Hey people, how's it going? And Tanger here. I got a cool new base to a new build I've made. This is a little outpost build I've been working on for, kind of took a couple of days to design it in creative mode, and I put out that video about how to make the elevator. And here it is in the real build. This is on survival. This is on official, and this is the real PS4 official server here. And the build is pretty much done. I fleshed out the last few pieces I was kind of tinkering around with. Basically, I'm just using it as a hatching area. I've got pretty much everything you'd want in a build here. I've got all the kitchen sort of stuff. I've got fridges. I've got these smoke boxes. I've got cooking. I've got crop plots. They're not actually filled with anything yet. I got tons of storage, and you may be noticing I don't have any fabricator or smithy, but hold on a second. Let me grab this guy out of here. I've got something even better. Behold, the Exomech in all of its low poly glory. Hold on, it'll load in. But yeah, check it out. I can actually just kind of stash this guy over here when I'm not using him. I'll plop him right there. And he sits awkwardly in the corner. Can walk past him. But yeah, Exomechs, they're really awesome. They do all sorts of useful things. They can craft everything inside them. Anything that you could craft in a smithy or a fabricator or a replicator can be crafted in an Exomech, and you don't have to spend element to turn it on every time either. Like, it'll just, as long as you're not driving it, it'll stay on, and you can craft whatever you want in it. It's pretty handy. While you are driving it around, though, it will slowly use your element. Actually, not even that slowly. It burns through it pretty quick. But he's got multiple modes. It's got a fighting mode. He's got this carrying mode where he picks things up. He's got a storage mode. That looks creepy. And he's got combat mode. And also he's got this mode called RTS mode that is like a real-time strategy control system. I don't know how to use that, so I'm going to get out of there. Just whistled something. Anyway, I can kind of put this guy here so that I can put him closer to the storage, so I can put things in him. But yeah, I'm going to stash him back in the corner. But yeah, this thing is really handy. You can basically, incorporate them into an outpost build, save a lot of space, put them up when you're not using them. But yeah, I got a lot of cool things incorporated into this build to kind of save space. I've got these, storage boxes. I've got my transmitter set into the wall here, so it doesn't take up as much space into the room. It's just outside the wall like so. But it makes it easier to build within here, because otherwise, if I just put it next to the wall, I wouldn't even be able to put this walkway here. It blocks into the walkway. And I've got my mechanical room for my generator, like I usually like to do, kind of hide it out of the way. The tech generator, you can't really hide off to the side. You've got to put it right in the middle of, areas you want it to power. So it's just sitting here. I've got it down to the lowest radius, so it's using as little of power as possible. Then I just got all the tech stuff crammed up next to it. So I've got some beds. I've got some of these tech plots underneath. I've got the troughs. And up on top, I have the teleporter. So all of those things are within the radius, because it works by where the teleporter's little podium thing here is, and it's on this side. Oh yeah, and so let me show you one of the coolest things about this crazy build. I'm really up high. So like here I am in the extinction snow biome, and I'm way up in the sky. The view is kind of cool. I feel like I'm in a fortress of solitude out here, and it's pretty cool. And here's the other crazy thing is, look at that. It is flying. It's just floating in midair. I showed it to one of the other players on the server, and he was like, "What? This is witchcraft." And there it is, just floating, just magically floating. I'm not really going to explain how to do that, because that's not really what the video is about. But yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a little precarious, though, as you can see when I went into pickup mode. there's no supporting. There's nothing supporting it. So if I pick anything up, the entire thing will come down. Same with anything breaks. That's one of the reasons why I got a force field in there, in case I need to turn the force field on. I can protect it, so just in case, someone's doing a boss fight. Okay, it's lagging again. I can't move. There we go. But yeah, so I've got a plan for this server. I'm going to build a cloning facility here, which 4 is probably about all I can realistically support, because cloning gigas takes a crap load of shards. It's like 33,000 shards, which is pretty steep for 450 giga. I'm going to clone a bunch of these 450 gigas, breed them, get a ton of their eggs, hatch them, and later, when there's a good XP multiplier, I'm going to butcher them for experience. Because, yeah, killing a baby giga gives you just as much experience as a full-grown giga. It's all depending on the level. So, hatch some 450 gigas, get a pretty decent amount of experience off them. That's the plan. Because, yeah, I'm at 155 right now. I just unlocked to 160 when I got my mech. And I wanted to get some more experience. Yeah, here's the force shield I was talking about. It looks really cool when it's turned on, because I've got it sized to just barely go around the lip of this whole place. But anyway, that's the build. It's a new base design. I haven't really made a completely new base design in many years, and here is one. It's when I first designed it and I first put it together, I was super psyched about it. But I've kind of immediately started to get annoyed at some of the practical issues. Like, if the elevator is overloaded, it won't run. So if I put it's got a small limit too, 700. I can carry 890 on my character, but the elevator can only do 700. So if I'm overloaded, I can't use the elevator, which is pretty dumb. And I've got a small doorway to get in here too. I mean, I can open it up a little bigger so that I can walk a Ravager through it and load him up, but again, he can't use the elevator if it's too overloaded, which is a huge practical bummer. But other than that, it's pretty nice. But when it comes down to it, I think I still do prefer my other design. It's easier to get things around the base and whatnot. But yeah, here it is, a cool new base. I haven't dyed it any colors. I was thinking of painting it. I tried a couple of different paint colors on creative mode, and I didn't like any of them. So I don't know what I should do about paint, if I should paint this at all. I guess I won't. It'll basically be more of like a temporary outpost build for different servers when I have to move off my main server to go do something on another map. But yeah, for that, I think it'll work out pretty well. And that's the whole video, pretty much. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you liked the build. And see you next time.